Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So last time out we had just concluded the dungeon and we were decided to go hang out with Nanako to basically have some omelettes and kind of celebrate the fact that the killer is now behind bars, or at least has been taken in by the cops. And so now it's time for the tasting, and you can tell that this is going to go completely and utterly fucking tits up. Because that's what happens in the Persona games when anybody tries to cook, especially in 4. Whenever any of the girls try to cook anyway. So we're going to try out... I think we're trying out Rise's first. Let's try it. And it's spicy. The spiciness is heating like lava in your mouth. You start to taste like iron and you sense a dull pain. It's like, no, this is literally like hot lava, love.
Here,
Sorry, this is just gross.
I'll take this one.
Nanako can't have this.
Kanji, that's a lot.
I like this because with the animation here, where Kanji kind of, 2 bites, 3 bites. And you think, this must be good.
Well,
And Kanji comes out with this.
It tastes really, boneless.
It tastes boneless.
What?
It's a fucking omelette. What kind of reaction is that?
Does it taste good or not? Tell me.
So let's taste it, and what's Nanako and what's Yukiko done? There's no flavour. There is absolutely no flavour whatsoever. Which, by the way, I maintain that that's actually more kind of impressive to take all those, ingredients and make them taste like absolutely fucking nothing than it is to make something taste really fucking good. So,
Your palate just isn't refined enough.
sure, it's our fault.
I think it tastes good.
Of course, Nanako is the nice one.
Not
Very diplomatic.
Okay. Try mine next.
Oh dear God.
I don't know about this, but I think it'll taste good. This time for sure.
I'll give it a whirl.
This isn't going to go well.
How is it?
I remember this. This from Teddy is really awful.
This tastes awful.
Oh my God, I love that reaction.
Try this,
Where he's just...
Yosuke.
This tastes awful
Not after
in the
you say
nicest way
that.
possible. You know, his tone makes it sound like it tastes really awesome. And it just says that it tastes absolutely horrific.
Well, it's a huge improvement over the curry.
Yeah, thanks for the consolation. I feel so...
Yosuke actually tries to be a little bit nice there. It's a rarity.
I think this tastes good too.
You can kind of tell. The acting's really good there.
Nanako-chan.
Kind of tell that she's kind of
Oh yeah.
lying a little bit there.
Totally
Trying to
right.
spare
It tastes awful.
Chie's feelings.
Then try Rise-chan's.
And Yukiko
Mine
just
tastes
like
better than hers.
bursts out laughing, of course. Oh, I love this. This from Kanji up here is really fucking funny.
Senpai?
Sure enough.
Sure, one strike.
strike.
I like that, the
Well,
reference to
Yukiko and Chie's didn't
Yukiko
taste
saying
good
she'll
either.
end it in one
Well,
strike,
at
and
least theirs
no.
didn't cause any casualties.
Rise did.
It's a taste too subtle for kids. It's a mature flavor. You
Sure.
guys are just kids.
Here come the waterworks. Nanako actually tastes it,
It's spicy, but it's still good.
talking through the pain.
Nanako-chan. I knew it. Nanako-chan's the most mature person in this room.
That's a
Crocodile
kind of a
tears.
problem.
Oh yeah. Didn't
It's
you
kind
make
of a
one
problem
too,
if the
Senpai?
6-year-old is the most,
You did?
you know,
Oh,
what's the word I'm looking for? The most mature.
this is really good. Never had an omelet with fried
of course, because we're top dog, of course. And yeah, because you picked the right option at the store, basically you'll get a big relationship boost with Nanako because of that, which is kind of nice. My god, Chie does like to hold a grudge.
You guys know about the festival they're holding in the shopping district, right? Why don't we all go?
Oh, that sounds good.
Whoa.
So yeah, this is like the first time where we kind of set up a bunch of events
Festival?
before before we get onto the next section of the story. Because usually after every victim goes missing, we usually have like an incident, like like a way for them to kind of come together and celebrate a little bit. With this one, you have like multiple ones because you have like the festival in the shopping district, which is going to be happening very soon. And then there's also the stuff with going on the trip to the beach and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a few things to look forward to within the next section.
Oh, senpai.
We've got nothing better to do, so time to do more social link shit. So gonna be hanging out at Rise this time. I think this is the first time we're doing a social link with Rise. I think this is our first proper one, if I remember. So we came with Rise to Sosei Daiku. You done it out? So yeah, she's kind of talking about how happy she basically is to be able to just eat what she wants, and then kind of go to the festival and stuff without having to worry about her management kind of stepping in for everything that happened in the, because she's an idol. So time to move on. Because yeah, a large part of her social link is about her kind of relationship with being an idol, and kind of how important that side of her and how important that part of her life is to her. Weakness scan. Yes, so the weakness scan basically, there's a chance, I think, at the beginning of the battle to scan the enemies and basically be able to tell you their weaknesses instantly. However, I think it's kind of tricky to do that. When you first get it, it's kind of weak, so you have to wait a little. And it becomes kind of more useful as you kind of level Rise up and go through her social link and stuff. Anyway, we're meeting up with Hisano, the Death Arcana. So we've gone to meet her at the river. Let's talk about the city. Yeah, I think here you can pick any of those options and they'll be fine. I don't think there's a specific one you have to pick. Thinking, yeah, I think, is this an early one? I can't remember how many we've done. Okay, we're about halfway through her social link. Yeah, I think Hisano has the most kind of social link kind of options, or dialogue options, which you can just pick any and it won't really matter. Highest percentage of those.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, basically because we remind her so much of her husband who's passed away, she doesn't want to really see us anymore. Brings up too much pain for her, I guess. So yeah, she's left. Didn't give us a chance to respond. I think that kind of stops the social link for a little while. And I think it starts up again at a later date, if I remember correctly.
Welcome home, big bro.
Hi, Nanako. Oh yes, because we completed our hobby our model, we can hand that back to the hobby store owner, and we can get another one. And you can choose whatever you want. I think you do get a achievement for completing all of the models, and also it improves your dexterity, I think. So yeah, it's worth doing if you've got the spare time for it. But you know, it's better to maybe do more of the social link stuff. Hi, Yosuke. I think this is his last. Yeah, I think we're almost done with Yosuke's social link, so let's go spend time with him. Finish it off. Is this the one I think it is? Yeah, I think it is.
There's something I wanted to tell you.
Yeah, for the last social link rank, they always kind of talk to you.
I didn't trust you.
At this point, it's kind of a proper dialogue instead of just, you know, not being voiced.
I thought you were like me, coming from the city to the countryside. I thought you'd be bored out
So
of your
yeah,
mind here.
basically Yosuke initially didn't trust
But as
us
soon as you got here,
and thought basically that we were more like,
became our leader, gathered
you know, thought that
You're a hero.
we'd be more like
I like
him,
you for
but
that, and I'm proud of you.
when we were fighting
But
for
I
that
guess I
stuff, he
jealous
was
at
kind
the
of
same time.
jealous how easily we took to everything and how we became the leader and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of been eating away at him a little bit.
I didn't know it either.
In all honesty, it's kind of similar to Junpei in Season 3.
I think out of
Season
everyone,
3. Persona
I wanted to
3.
be acknowledged by
But
you the most.
I think Yosuke
So,
deals with it a
I
lot
want
better
you to
than
hit me.
Junpei did.
Give me a good one. Not
So yeah,
those
Yosuke wants us to
crap
punch him in the face, and I never thought you'd ask.
With you.
Uh,
I want us to stand shoulder to shoulder.
Sure thing, buddy.
So come on.
And so... then let's get equal.
Huh? But I don't have a reason to hit you.
Dumbass, I don't have a reason to hit you either.
I got it now. If we're equal, then
Alright,
I
let's
guess
do
you're
this,
right.
buddy.
Okay, here I come. Take your best shot.
Time to beat the shit out of him. I love that animation there, so good. Of them just... each of them kind of connecting.
Punches are
It's kind of
brutal.
cool.
I was seeing stars there for a second. But thanks, man. I don't know how to say it, but that sure beat words.
So yeah, he's kind of feels like he's
You can
made
have
up for
this.
everything now, and he's now our buddy. He gave us the buddy's
Start beating
bandage.
that on.
It is an item you can use. I think it's a pretty strong healing item as well. No, sorry.
Phew.
All the items that you get
Sky's
are
so
basically
high up. This sucks.
items which
I
kind of
want
sit in
this.
your inventory and just kind of
She's
can't be
smiling at us.
used.
I'm going to
It's
live
basically the way you can
without lying to
it's
myself,
basically a
without
way to
deceiving
100% the game, because you can't
Days like today,
truly 100% all
days
of the
like
social
before
links
when I did
in one
nothing.
run. So
All
it's
important
when you do
They're
New
all
Game
days
Plus, you
you
get to
need
keep
to
all those
see.
items,
I'm going to
so
make
the
them
game
pay.
knows, oh, you've 100%ed this particular social link, which is kind of nice. But because we maxed out Yosuke's social link, his persona now goes through a transformation. And I think it's kind of a silly design, but what this basically does is you get a new ability. I think Yosuke gets a new ability for his persona, and also the basic stats of his persona are also drastically increased.
So we
So
can live every day with a smile, leader.
sorry, it's another reason to want to 100% all of at least all the party members' social links, because then you get them at sorry, because then you get their personas at max kind of power. So yeah, it's kind of helpful in that regard. Another reason why you want to do it as well is it gives you the option to create the ultimate strongest persona of that arcana. So in this case, the strongest magician arcana persona is Mada, sorry, there you go. So now you can create the strongest persona, because you basically... oh, here we go. And he gets evade electricity. Not the most amazing of them, but it's still pretty useful. Means that he has a stronger chance of evading electrical attacks, which are his weakness. So that's kind of nice.
Well, we're all counting on you, partner.
Basically, you need to max out all your social links so that you can get the best persona for each one. So then you can do a full fusion, which will give you the ultimate persona for your character. So there you go. Anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 4 Golden. It's going to be more social link and side quest stuff before we go to the festival. So yeah, see you next time.